Welcome back. Tonight, I'm continuing my coverage of tackling homelessness in mid-Missouri. For this story, I'm looking into how homelessness is affecting our children and what local organizations are doing to make sure they aren't falling behind.
Last school year, public schools identified over 1.2 million students as homeless. It's a problem across the nation, but especially here in mid-Missouri.
It has pretty much doubled in the past few years.
Carla London with Columbia Public Schools tells me the district currently has 439 students who are considered homeless and don't have a permanent place to sleep. But that's likely an undercount.
Unfortunately, there is still a stigma around that, and so we do have resources that we can provide families, but it's difficult to come forward.
London tells me those resources include clothing, food for students during the weekend, and transportation to school.
Post-COVID, I think we've really seen a huge increase in our students who are in housing transition. We've seen rents go up.
The McKinney-Vento Homeless Act requires schools to have a district coordinator and offer resources to students at risk or experiencing homelessness.
Probably the biggest surprise is that every day you're passing somebody who needs those additional resources. They may not look like what you would traditionally think as someone who is homeless, but we have families and young people who are struggling.
In CPS and Jefferson City Public Schools, they've seen a rise in homeless students in the last few years post-pandemic.
I've seen a definite increase in the number of homeless families who've reached out to us for help.
In Columbia, Rainbow House serves as an emergency shelter and child advocacy center.
Try to be as close to a normal home-like schedule as possible, just because sometimes it can be a little sad to be in a place that's not your home.
Shelter director Angela Carter tells me sometimes when children arrive, they're facing personal battles.
You'll see some signs of depression, and sometimes they have the diagnoses as well, or some PTSD, things like that, that we kind of have to learn them and help them find coping strategies.
When I visited in late January, I saw two young boys at the shelter laughing and playing with employees.
In the past, we have had to turn away children because we don't have space.
The shelter has 18 beds, but is expanding to 32. Just a 4-minute drive from Rainbow House is Flourish. The nonprofit was created by Veterans United and aims to help homeless youth.
But these are really critical years to development.
When I visited Flourish, I sat down with one of the 6 residents.
Ever since I was here on my first day, they came in with smiles. They're respectful, they're accountable, and they're very sweet people that you don't always meet out on the streets.
They tell me they've been in Columbia for about 10 months after bouncing around in Indiana.
This is the first place ever that I actually felt safe, I felt comfortable, I felt like I was actually wanted.
Flourish helps young adults from 16 to 24 with basic needs and has opportunities like their SAVE and internship programs to prepare for later in life.
I think the youth really see this as a benefit and a stepping stone to them becoming independent and moving towards adulthood.
They help provide documents that I would need to be able to not be homeless and also be able to function and be able to make something out of my life.
During our interview, the 19-year-old broke down in tears because of how appreciative they were of Flourish and the people working there.
I've done a lot that has kind of hurt my life and hurt other people's lives, but you know, this program gives you a second chance at a lot of things.
The 19-year-old resident I spoke with at Flourish tells me they recently graduated high school and plan on heading to college to pursue nursing. To watch our full interview, you can head on over to our website, abc17news.com.